So, in case you didn't know, they are planning on making another Jurassic World movie. But should they? At this point, they should either make prequels or just nothing at all. Sequels feel forced and don't add anything to the verse besides make the lore even more complicated, bringing us back to an island yet again when the entire point of Jurassic World was dinosaurs roaming the globe, hence the world part. But we get what, 10 minutes of screen time of that in Dominion and one news story in Rebirth, and half of that screen time in Dominion barely counts as it was trained Atrociraptors and not actually wild dinosaurs. I love this franchise, and no matter what, I'll be in the theaters day one to watch the next movie. I know, I'm part of the problem. But there's just no reason in a sequel anymore. The dino killing disease has been cured, and a majority of dinosaurs are dead. Unless the sequel is truly about dinosaurs in our regular lives, it'd just be pointless. A prequel or nothing at all would be a better choice to make. Here's a few prequel ideas I have that I believe would make great movies. First, what happened between Fallen Kingdom and Dominion? How did we get used to dinosaurs? What was life like waking up to a dinosaur chilling at your window waiting for a nice little Scooby snack? Second, the creation of Jurassic Park or world, preferably park. How did it all get started? What dinosaurs did they try to make that ended up failing? What were originally meant to be in the park? Stuff like that. What kind of failed experiments? Three, a movie about Biosyn and just a sanctuary in general. Again, kind of how that got started, the building blocks, how it got built up, how they got stuff like Rexy, just the general actual backstory behind Biosyn instead of it just being randomly dropped there. And fourth, what happened between Dominion and Rebirth? Essentially the first one, but sooner in the timeline. How the disease start, which dinosaurs got it first, and this would be the perfect time to give Rexy a proper end to her story with her death at the end of the movie. Which, I'll be honest, would make me cry. Probably not. A lot. I hope I explained them good, but these will be good prequels in my opinion. Preferably the first or fourth one. The sequel is just another go to island, run from dinosaur, escape island story. I'm gonna be extremely disappointed. Like I said, I'll be watching it in theaters either way, but I don't want there to be a sequel if there's no reason behind it. Something else I believe they could do, and just stay with me, restart. Remake Jurassic Park, but make it more accurate to the novels. I understand why the gore can't necessarily be as gruesome since these movies are for kids, but still. Make Hammond more novel accurate. The designs, the general story. I want a red Rex, dang it. My fault. Anyways, I do want this franchise to continue. I won't lie, I am kind of being hypocritical as I haven't watched any of the animated shows or movies after season 4 or 5 of Camp Cretaceous, because, dang, it was awful in every way and just turned me away from that general side of the franchise, but still. I want more movies, games, but not if the movies just complicate the already confusing lore even more. I'd rather there be no sequel at all. For me personally, Rebirth is below Jurassic Park 3, which I have ranked 4th, but above Dominion, which I have ranked 6th. It was bad. It wasn't good, but it wasn't bad either. The designs were great, but everything else was just kind of eh. If it were up to me, I'd make a movie about what happened between Dominion and Rebirth, showing the origins of the disease, how humanity lives alongside dinosaurs, and most importantly, give Rexy an end to her story as a way to end the franchise. We started with Rexy, yes, technically the big one, but you know what I mean. And it should end with her. After that, leave the franchise alone for a while, Keep it dormant, and when enough time passes, remake Jurassic Park, but for the novel, not a remake of the movie. This is how I personally feel, though. If you made it this far, firstly, thank you. Secondly, what are your thoughts? Do you believe they should make a sequel or not, and why? What kind of film would you make? And how do you feel about my idea of remaking the first movie to be closer to the novel? Thank you so much for making it this far into the video. I hope you enjoyed and have a phenomenal day or night. God bless all y'all.